Okay, hello everyone. My name is James Barker, and this is for COH 100. And today I'm going to be talking about a patient care encounter reflection, and this had to do with myself. And so I am the source. It actually happened right here in Muncie, Indiana, at IU Ball Memorial, and it was like one of the worst things that I could possibly, deal with or encounter in life. And so, it was shocking to see like, racism and stuff, still happening and things like that. So I'm just gonna go, based off the criteria and everything that I need. Um, so the first one, again, I'm gonna be telling you guys about an encounter that I had. So the healthcare providers that was in charge, that were like involved in this, had to deal with a tech, the nurse, and the physician for only like a pinch of a second. So nothing too heavy on the physician. Um, would it be beneficial if other health professionals have been involved in this encounter? I feel like all the healthcare providers that was, encounter in this situation, um, were appropriate. It was appropriate to have all three. And I say that because, you always start off with the tech asking you, getting you checked in and getting you prepared for the nurse. And then when the nurse actually get in, they take over, and then they send information to the physician on, whether or not the physician want to put in an order to do such and such. Um, so the actual person that I encountered was with the nurse. So she was just being like overly aggressive, verbally like saying stuff. I don't know if she was having like a bad night, but it was just like overly like, I feel like racist things that was like literally coming out of her mouth. It was a lot of colorism, and this is a touchy subject, so I don't really want to, get back into it. I'm just gonna provide you with the basic details so you get an understanding of what kind of patient care that I encounter. But like my hand, like she was just like, yeah, and I'm like telling her like, hey, like, that, I'm hurting right now, and you're being like overly aggressive with me. And her responses was either silence, or it was either like a smart remark like under her breath. And this happened right here at IU Ball Memorial, and mind you, like I'm in pain, like I'm hurting, so I can't really do as much. And the sad part about it is I went by myself. I went to get seen. I checked myself in to the hospital by myself, because none of my family is here in Muncie. So she was being overly aggressive. She was being verbally, it was like, so I'm asking for, a different nurse. And she was like, no other nurse can take care of you, blah, 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 blah. So then I'm asking for the physician. And so when the physician gets there, he's asking me like, what's wrong? And like, I'm telling him, everything, that's wrong. And moral of the story is, he ended up providing me with another nurse at the time. So he finally gets me the nurse that, is going to help me be able to, gravitate. She was so nice, so gentle. She made sure that I was absolutely okay. And so he was only around, for a short period of time, but he did what I wanted him to do in the situation. And so, reflection on how health professionals work or did not work together. So that would be the prime example of like the physician working with a different nurse to make sure that I was okay. The first nurse that I had, she was just overall like rude. She was aggressive. She was mumbling under her breath, saying like little racist comments. And it was overall, it made me feel like that healthcare was not for me. overall today we talked about my experience in patient care, and I hope you all can, help me in some sort of way. Thank you.